Shalom. Allah started by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kagadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Salutations to those for lit. This pushing is truth across the four corners of true sacred charity. I urge the brother I'm on about from the Birmingham camp Alabama GMS. Just want to get this sentence going to about how this is the end of the so-called white man Esau eating much kingdom. Ain't too much time left this devil got. We're at the end of this wicked rulership, and it won't be too long for Lord Yahushua, people call God, Most High name is Yahweh, Son name is Yahushua in Hebrew tongue. It won't be long, for this place to be taken down by the Lord, So I'm getting to it. The second Ezra 69 for Esau is the end of the world. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So yeah. So for Esau is the end of the world. We go to the world, and the world. It's not talking about the whole earth. The world. It's like an age in rulership. Upon the time rulership and the end of it, and it's an end of age. This is the end of the so-called white man's rulership. And what's gonna be the next rulership to be taking place? Who's gonna be the next rulers? The so-called Negro Latino natives, which are the Israelites. Jacob. Name was later changed to Israel. So the Israelites, is gonna be the next rulers to rule the earth. Because right now the earth is being occupied by the wicked, which is the so-called white man Esau, eating the red people, really red. But soon to come in the future, that's gonna change when the Lord Yahushua returns in the chariot, so-called UFOs, and take this devil out of power, beam up the elect, from the destruction that he's gonna bring to the so-called white man Esau, Edom's kingdom. But America, Babylon Great, America, which is Babylon the Great, is gonna be the main target, that the Lord Yahushua is gonna, wipe out, But so from there, let me see. So let me go to so Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. For better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. So better is the end of a thing. So hey, better is the end of a thing. This the end, this place in America, it has not been, a place to be satisfied, satisfied about, especially for you so-called Negro, Latino, Natives, Israelites. This place has been nothing but a punishment, that the Lord has sent the so-called Negro, Latino, Natives, into captivity, here in our captivity, to be, to be put, for punishment, not for our, satisfaction. The white scripture said this is not our rest, especially now as these prophecies of the word of the Lord begin to be made known and clear. That Lord Yahweh is finna bring this place down. He's finna bring uncomfortability to this place, America, Babylon the Great, to these people out here, especially so-called Negro Latino natives. You had a little, your little comfortability that you have. You could move around, do this and do that, but but it's finna come time. It's finna come to a point in time. The Lord finna lock everything down. Things are finna get drastically, chaotic soon. People gonna be wondering why, a lot of stores and food stores and closing down, and food shortages. Why it might not be a lot of food in the stores soon to come, and high prices. The prices of inflation is coming. Hyperinflation. The price of food and so forth is finna go up, man. And people gonna be looking real crazy out here soon, trying to survive. It's gonna be every man for themselves soon. It ain't no uh uh no love out here for real. A lot of people gonna be out here for self and selfishness, and a lot of we in that time. We in that time of hating, not love, not we in that time for not to be embracing. It's a time for hate. And bad time, evil times. Are ahead for this place, America. Um, a lot of people can be out here just killing each other, trying to survive, killing one another. Um, in Second Ezra's, 15 goes into that. You know about the times we head into. The times of trouble, the great tribulations. A whole bunch of sorrow and pain. It's gonna come upon, especially so-called Negro Latino natives, 2/3. Even like I say, hopefully me myself, I'm part of the righteous number to have that hedge of protection. The brothers I'm living with, from the apostles and brethren. That's what we hope. The Lord deliver us from the time of Jacob's trouble, and to have that hedge of protection, and not to be touched, and not to have to really fear or be worried, because we just gotta put our faith into the Lord that He got us. We did our part. Once this word, once the Lord, Lord Yahushua control everything. Lord Yahushua control everything. So once the Lord stops His word from on the internet, however it may be, once you don't see the apostles or the brothers out on the highways and byways and streets no more, cause really this is really the last call. I don't know how much what I'm saying, how much left we got, how much time the Lord He's stretching out His hand still, but eventually it's gonna be shut down. Lord eventually is gonna shut it down. And it'll feel like His men teaching the word, and then it's gonna be just the prophecy just playing out, man, in front of your eyes. People out here bugging out, going crazy. Military troops in the streets. Um, coming in people's doors, taking them out their houses, throwing them back of Humvees, whatever you want to call them, throwing them back of buses, or maybe like a bus or some trailer or something. They might throw people in and send them to concentration camps, man. And haul off. A lot of people, man, out here, man. They're gonna be rebellious. Those that don't want to get down with the New World Order, the so-called white man Esau Edomite's plan, gonna be taken out, man. And it's like I said, they're gonna start with the men of the Lord first. They're gonna try to come. They're gonna try to. They ain't gonna try. They're gonna come for the apostles. For the brothers. They're gonna come for the brothers. Cause we the ones that prophesying downfall. Cause once this may be known and true, they gonna be like, oh shit, them guys, right? Gotta go get them boys. But that's what's gonna happen though. That's what's to come, and like I said, I just hope for Lord, me myself, and like I said, positive brother, we just hope for that mercy, man, from the Lord outside that these things happen, that it pass over, over us, over the elect, elect, like I said, hopefully I am part of that right now, it pass over the elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives, 144,000 men, that believe in this truth, man, and instead of keeping the faith and pushing this word no matter what. But finishes off Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So the patient in spirit, so who's the patient? The elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives, Israelites that patiently waiting for the so-called white man in the society to go down, this wicked kingdom go down, patient wait for the Lord Yahushua returns, and hopefully be delivered and be beamed up in the chariot, so-called UFO, to be changed. They have a new body and mindset, no more sorrow, pains, in this life. Just be all just in righteousness, and man, just be happy, man. Like, because this place, America, is not a place of happiness, and to really be excited about, or to really kick back like that and relax, because you gotta keep constantly looking over your shoulder. The so-called white man Esau Edom, the wicked, because he devils that come at you, come at you any kind of way. Take your money or whatever, maybe tax the hell out of you. You don't have no real freedom with your money because the so-called white man Esau Edom is in power. But that soon is gonna end when Lord Yahushua returns. Take this devil down. So and better than the proud spirit. So the proud spirit is the so-called white man Esau Edom. Edom might know the proud man. These proud devils think they ain't not gonna think their kingdom not gonna go down. They trying to fight and scratch and claw to keep America going. Babylon the Great try to keep Babylon the Great going, but the Lord Yahushua is eating his place away. It's getting eaten up, man. It's getting torn down, man. And Lord Yahushua is finna bring this place, take this place out soon. I don't know, I wipe it out off the face of the earth, in the future. And that's coming. But like I said, right now, you seen the destruction. The destruction of this place. Like I said, the store closing, retail stores closing. Finna be foods and restaurant stores closing more, and people gonna be out here bugging out like, why is this happening? Why is this and that and that? So we are coming into those times. But I'm gonna end it off with Ecclesiastes 10:4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set up over it one that is profitable. So the Lord, he control, the power of the earth is in the Lord's Yahweh's hand. In due time he will set up over it one that is profitable. Set up over one that is profitable. Which is, like I say, starting with the Lord Yahushua, King David, David, the house of David, the elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives, 144,000, the chosen, the governing body, that's gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one that's profitable. The ones that be profitable. I say starting with the Lord Yahushua. So with that, they want to make this too long, so I'm going to that. So again, I like our praise and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sasaki brothers, to the few Akwa sisters that do listen. Keep the faith in Yahushua. Keep fighting with that. Say shalom.